Well, hi everybody. I'm Frederick Douglass Bussey. I am a business and leadership coach. I help 6 and 7 figure entrepreneurs to take their business to the next level. And before I started working with Chad and Holly, I was in frustration mode. Um, I was struggling to get clients, struggling to get clear on my messaging. Um, and it probably sounds bad. I used to have a marketing agency. All the things that I would tell my clients to do, I was unable to do for myself. And so after working with them, uh, all that was able to change. I was able to leave frustration mode.
Yeah, it's always different when you do it for other people. But I think what happens is when you do it for yourself, you're like here, right?
Mhm.
Like, I don't know what's going on. Right? You're so close to the project that you need other eyes to be able to work in. So, yeah, and what's it been like now? You've been working with us for a little bit now. Like, what's been things like what's it like for you now?
It's been it's been amazing. Um, it's funny. I was joking in the call. Was it yesterday or earlier this week? That things now they're almost so easy in terms of getting clients that I'm trying not to take it for granted, right? So and continue to push forward. But yeah, it's definitely changed completely. Got a lot clearer on my messaging, and probably the biggest thing is just being able to do the what we used to call sales calls, but getting on calls with clients and converting them in from prospects to clients. That whole process, getting more traffic into my quote unquote funnel, but just getting more people in my world and everything, and being able to serve them more powerfully. So I'm a lot more strategic, a lot more structured in terms of my business and my approach around the marketing, around messaging, branding even. It just gives everything a lot more clarity, and it makes things a lot easier.
Awesome. Do you want to ask the
Um, yeah, man. So I guess the question that I would have is if like anybody here was like still on the kind of the fence of like working with us, what would you tell them?
Oh, I'd say to do it. Because I was right where you were. And it's funny because Chad and I, we were joking about how I even got involved with them. It's like they just appeared out of nowhere. But once once I made the consideration, it's like, you all have that nervousness sometimes about making this step with a new coach or, whatever. I would say don't even give it a second thought, because it's been revolutionary for myself, for my business. Um, and I sound like a commercial, but I am a true believer. You guys have been really fantastic. You're easy to work with. The environment, the calls every week have been so supportive. It's great to be able to just kind of get out of your own head when you're in your own way, and you can kind of see things that are going on. And I think everything that you guys have put together in terms of this program, I even take elements of it and sprinkle it in my own courses and work with my own clients, because it's so powerful. And I think that's the value of having a coach, and it's been the value of having you guys work with me.
So I usually ask a different question, but I'm going to ask another one. When it comes to like the support and the guidance, like if I like downloaded everything that you've got learned, right, from us or from the videos or whatever, do you think you could make it work, right? And and if not, like how important is the actual support and guidance that you've kind of gotten along the way?
Oh, it's crucial. I mean, you guys have been so clutch, right? So there have been times when I've been in the midst of a conversation with a potential client, and I hit a snag and I'm not sure what to do, right? Being able to just shoot you guys a message. There's something that I may be trying to build or put her into the business, and I'm not sure exactly what to say. Shoot your message. You or Holly or Jeff would respond, and um, send me the link, send me the resources, tell me what to do. Um, and sometimes it's what you need exactly. Other times it just would be advice about how to think about doing something or whatever. But you're so accessible. You've been so supportive, and it's been really, really great. And I think the other thing that helps is that it helps me to calm down, because early on in the process, um, I would forget that I had that support. And so I would kind of be stressing about something, and then it eventually clicked. It took me a couple of days, but eventually it clicked. Oh, I can ask Chad or Holly for this, about this thing. And then you guys would, it was either already in the course and you could point me to that direction, or you would just give me a tip that would be really valuable in that moment. So the support is absolutely, I mean, it's like, why would you buy a car, but you can never get it serviced, right? And so knowing that you can get it serviced gives you peace of mind and lets you drive it with more confidence. And you also know how to maintain it better, because you get that relationship between yourself and the mechanic, who's telling you, well, don't do this or do that, or if so there's a lot of different elements to it, but support is absolutely crucial.
Awesome. Why did you almost not hire us?
The money, because I was struggling at the time, and this was right in the, not in the middle, I guess, of the pandemic, but it was early on, probably a few weeks into the pandemic, and so it was definitely unstuck in terms of what to do. There was a lot of chaos kind of going on around, just in my own head in the situation. So the money felt like a lot at the time. But the thing for me was, I had already committed at the beginning of the year to invest a certain amount into myself, because I recognized the value of having a coach. And when I connected the dots, I said, this is what it is. Like, even if it doesn't work, it's part of what my commitment to myself. And I'm proud that I kept my own commitment, but also that it's worked out so well. The relationship that we've developed and the process has been really, really, really been great for me.
Yeah, totally. So, I wasn't here, so I don't know if you explained like the results you've gotten over the last like 2 months or so. Did you drop that on them?
Oh, no, I didn't. So it's funny. I was actually going back to the beginning of the summer, and I calculated. So from the beginning of the summer, I've actually done closer to 50K in terms of business close with clients. So it's been really, really good. And since I've been working with you guys, it's been almost 55K. So
yeah, do 100K, we'll get you another shirt.
Yes, I will do that. I should have worn my other shirt.
Yeah. Jeez.
We won't shit on you or make you that wrong.
No, that's great, dude. Congrats. And I'm just can't wait until like that, 100K is just the first step, and 50K is the first step, right? And so get to that million.
Oh, he's so cute.
Probably wants her own glasses. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, she's like, she just wants us both like how
they're just blue glasses, so she can have them.
Perfect. Awesome, dude. So is there anything else that you want to tell everybody?
I would just say that if you're having second thoughts about hiring Chad and Holly as your coach, it's a great ecosystem that you guys have built here. It's very supportive, the network. I've developed relationships with other coaches. We're all kind of teaming up to help each other, and really the network is so important. And it's also great because you see other people that have, people that have come before, they moved on to phase 2 and other elements, and they're doing really, really, really well. And it's important because as a coach, we all know that when we first start out, we really don't have any idea what's possible, right? There's Tony Robbins and there's everybody else. But there's so many people that are in between, and there are a lot of people that are really, really winning. And you can absolutely be one of those people. You just follow the process, ask for help. I've done decently, trying to be a star pupil, but I'm still learning and I'm still making mistakes. And just having that resource there is extremely valuable, extremely, extremely valuable. So I would just say that for those who are considering it, I'm not, and it's funny because you're interviewing me. I'm paying to be interviewed by you.
Yeah. That's the positioning. That's how it
Right.
works.
Right. So I'm being paid. So I'm not being paid to give this testimonial. I'm actually
You're paying.
I'm paying. Right? So
Yeah.
so you
Good.
hopefully you guys believe every word is true. But I really can't thank you enough. I really am a huge fan.
And he has a book too, so obviously that means.
Oh
he's
yeah, feel
important or
free to
something.
So someone asked, how hard was it for you to let go of what you know and then follow us in our process?
Oh yeah,
How hard was it?
it's a good one.
Initially there was some resistance because some of the things are counterintuitive. Also, it took longer only because I did not fully immerse myself. So I took a deep dive into the course and then I kind of stopped at a certain point and I didn't keep going. And there was some not so much limiting beliefs, but there were some things I had to get over, some blockages I had to kind of get over myself, right? Because the hardest part for me was believing that it was going to work. And so, but just being obedient to the process and sticking through it allowed me to learn. And once I did that, once I opened up to it, then it really kind of sunk in and it hit me. And when you guys, the way that we do, we qualify clients now, that is such a powerful, powerful thing. I won't give that away because that's a discovery that people have to make. But I'll even forget